Hi, I'm Barbara Bertucci. I'm calling from St. Pete Beach, Florida, and I'm just so excited to be here sharing these amazing technologies. Now, I had dental surgery. Woo, you just don't think about all that's entailed, but this one was a graft. And so he said, well, you actually had two sites because I can handle pain pretty good, but this one kind of got me. And I wanted to tell you my rig that I have. Well, first off, this is tremendous. But I have to say, I had to put this is a ankle wrap, and it's amazing because it's got ceramics in it. It's got some amazing technologies from Japan, and I like to use them on my hands because it helps with the stiff achiness that I have in my hands. So I have a few of these around the house. So that's what I have. So I put this on here, and then I did the Kinko Touch on the outside of this at slow because I just didn't want to aggravate it too much. Now this week I'm doing it on fast, and because one of them's on the roof of my mouth, one's on the side of my mouth, and phenomenal. I had a big old knot. I mean, I looked like I had a big old jowl here, and less than 10 minutes, this thing went away. It went away. Now, it also stopped that boom, ba-doom, 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 ding going on. This soothes all of that. It's tremendous. It's amazing. One of the things I do also is we have an eye mask that's really great. And I take the eye mask and I put this inside the eye mask, just line it there. And then this is our little oh, it's not that one either. That's the 2000 one. Okay, so the chip, you would then take the chip out and put that in there. I have it in a little case with a little Velcro to keep it in place and have it go right here. So I have this, it's Velcroed in, and then I have this, and then I take the eye mask, whoop, and it stays there all night long, or when I'm on the computer reading something. And then I have my I have two eye masks now, and I put that there. So if you're going in for dental surgery, you might want to get two eye masks, or you just use your eye mask down here for the moment of duration. But they have said, and this is my final one, and they have said that I heal so much better. Like the first time I went in, he was like, "Wait, we're on the second checkup," or and it was my first checkup from the first surgery. So anyway, I just wanted to share that part. And let's see, June, go ahead and share your share. Go ahead, June.
Okay, my June. I live in North Texas, uh, Texas, but several years ago, I started having problems in my joints, really, really bad, and I went to the doctor and was diagnosed with joint challenges. And about that time, Negan came out with a product called Joint. I was so skeptical, but the doctor wanted to put me on heavy medication. And I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And the directions on the bottle says I exceeded those greatly. I took about 8 or 9 a day for about a week, and then I began to taper back to 2 or 3 a day. And this is many years later. I take one a day. If I have other challenges, I may add another tablet during that day or that week. But overall, for the last 10 years, I have not had problems or discomfort in my fingers. I really recommend that you try, give it a try. It's all natural, it's a nutritional that will take away all the discomfort in your fingers.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, June, for sharing that. Woo, yay. Okay, Elaine, take it away.
I've got the funniest story to tell. A friend of mine named Bonnie was buying a dog, and they were out about 20 minutes away from their house, and she had this bad, problem where stuff comes up from your stomach and it burns and it hurts, and so she always had medication or something from the store in her purse. So she was rustling around in her purse while the lady was in the other room getting some papers to sign. And her husband said, what are you looking for? And she said, I have left my medication home. I'm in real need of something. I really hurt here. And I don't have anything in my purse. I always have stuff in my purse, but I don't right now. The lady came out right then and saw her rustling around in her purse and said, is there something I can get from you? And she said, oh, I just had this problem. And the lady said, oh, I'll run and get you something. So she thought she was going to go and get her Tums. And the lady came back with a blanket. And she said, here, wrap this around you. And my friend is going, what the, and so she did. And she's just thinking, oh, this lady is insane. And so she just sits there with it, and they're signing their papers. And her husband is really worried about her. So a few minutes later, about 10 or 15 minutes later, he looked at her and he said, sweetheart, do we need to go? And she looked at him and said, it doesn't hurt. All the hurt is gone. And the reason is because this is a special blanket. This also has the ceramic fibers that Barbara mentioned that's in the ankle wrap. And so that's one of the benefits is it takes away acid. Another benefit of this material, it was a material created by NASA. And Niken was the lucky company that was able to obtain this material, which lines the spacesuits of the astronauts. But another thing this material does is it
Reflects.
helps the human temperature to stay in human temperature. So if you're too hot, it helps you to be cooler. If you're too cold, it keeps the energy coming back to you, and so you're warmer. It comforts and it just makes your body right where it wants to be. This is my cozy blanket, and I love it.
That's awesome. That's amazing, Elaine. Yay. That's for sure. I love the whole sleep system. Cocooning in that is just tremendous. And take it away, Betty. Got something to share for us this morning?
Well, I'm kind of caught off guard. I don't have any products up here to show, but before this COVID thing started, what, year and a half ago, I worked as a product demonstrator in the grocery stores and standing on cement floors and standing 6 hours a day in one spot it's pretty hard on your body. But I found that the insoles that this company has, and I put that in my shoes. I put the back flex on my back.
Yeah.
And I always wore a necklace. So I was covered from head to toe. I had no discomfort. And most of the other girls that were doing the same thing were sitting there shifting from one foot to the other because their feet hurt standing on all day. And I had no problems like that, just stand there doing it. And so I do give thanks to these products. Also, at the time, about a year ago, I would wake up in the morning, my hand would get like this, and I couldn't straighten it. And went like that for months. So I started trying everything. When you're trying everything, you just put. I even take the one to my foot, to my fingers, so that they couldn't. So it would go off. And I found that it's gone away now, but who knows which product it helped. Which did it. They just all work together.
That's great. We have the alkaline water, the cocoon that Elaine was talking about. Cocooning yourself in that comforter is pretty amazing. And so, Hattie Jane, take it away. Let's hear yours.
There we go. Hello. Am I okay? Voice wise? Everybody knows what I'm going to say. So, actually, I have enjoyed each and every one of your presentations down the line. They're not presentations, they're stories. Because this is how I learned how to use our marvelous line. This is how I knew of, I got introduced to it and I heard some things that I experienced amazing amount of energy flush and maintenance and improvement in activity that I could do, which I had been able to do, but I wasn't able to do. Anyway, I'm rambling. Folks, this is a wonderful, wonderful share. And this is the community that will help you know there are other options. Doesn't mean that we don't have great medical potential and care, but it means that we can help them get ourselves so much healthier. So when if we need to use their interventions, we can be really much healthier in getting through the process. Oh, it's
Yes, it
wonderful.
does.
You
It
all are
does
great.
complement.
Thank you.
It complements the medical field, that's for sure. What we're talking about is some amazing technologies from Japan. They're ancient, wonderful, hot new technologies here in the States. But they're ancient and they're non-invasive, can't hurt you, can only help you. And so get with the person that invited you to watch this video and find out
They've
more.
been around
Um,
45
you can,
years now. 45
yes,
years of humanity using their products and
yes.
benefiting.
And get
This
with the
is
person that shared
sad.
with you, because you can probably find them online, but what we do is we help educate you to find the best one for you and the one that fits for you, and we become your consultant, your connector, your go-to, instead of working with the corporate such, or you know
Doing it
I say
yourself.
always try and find the little person rather than the Amazon person if you can. But anyway, okay, thanks guys, and look forward to talking to you soon.